Nebraska Vietnam veterans and their families are invited to the 40th and final Nebraska Vietnam Veterans Reunion Thursday through Sunday, August 14th through the 17th at the Unis Conference Center South in Kearney. One of the chairpersons, Denny Houska, joins us now for more and a preview. Denny, why do you think it's so important for Nebraska Vietnam veterans and their families to make sure that they attend all of the events of this final reunion?
This is going to be our Nebraska Vietnam Veterans Reunion 40th and final reunion. We're all in our 70s and 80s. We want to end our reunions on a high note, so we've planned a real special reunion this year. That's how we want to remember our reunions.
4 days of events are planned for the Nebraska Vietnam Veterans Reunion in Kearney, including 2 stops of interest on a bus tour. Denny, what can you tell us about those stops on the tour, and how can someone get registered?
Paul, they would have to register by going to vetsreunion.com or call 308-233-1612 and get on the list, because we kept adding buses. Now we have 3 buses going, and they're going to go to the Lexington Military Museum, and they're going to go to the Holdridge Heritage Museum. I think it's going to be a real nice trip. You have to call and get registered. We only have like 5 or 6 seats left.
One of the main events for the 40th Nebraska Vietnam Veterans Reunion is that Saturday night banquet. Denny, talk about the speakers, also the meal, and what's all required to attend.
Saturday night, it's a real nice buffet. We're going to have our speakers, it's going to be Governor Pellin, and we're also going to have a 2-star general, David Peterson. Each Vietnam veteran that attends this reunion, a commemorative coin, and his spouses, because the spouses are our support group. They've helped us get through lots of things, and they do lots of things for us.
Talking right now with Denny Houska, learning more about the 40th and final Nebraska Vietnam Veterans Reunion as planned for the vets and their families in Kearney, August 14th through the 17th. Denny, a moving tribute is at sunrise Sunday morning of the reunion with the salute to Gold Star families. How big is this moment, and how do you plan to salute those families?
This year I was charged with making this reunion special, and we felt like we should include our 400 Vietnam brothers that never had a chance to go to a reunion because they were killed in action or MIA or whatever. And we're going to have a sunrise, 6:49 a.m. ceremony where we're going to honor these people. We're going to say some of their names, but we've also got flags that are personalized on both sides, and they'll have the names. So in Lexington, there'll be names of Vietnam veterans that died will be on these flags, and then they're going to go all over Nebraska, from the east to the west, to the north to the south, because Vietnam veterans died in 150 communities in Nebraska. We want to honor them. Then these Gold Star families, friends, classmates, whatever, we're going to invite them to a breakfast too. So we'll have our ceremony, and then we're going to invite these Gold Star people to a breakfast for something special for them.
The wives of Vietnam veterans are vital for their support. What are the plans, Denny, to show the appreciation with the ladies' luncheon that's going to be on Saturday of the reunion?
Since I'm a man, they don't tell me much. All I have to do is sign the check. But I've gleaned from my wife that they're going to have a speaker who's going to talk about decluttering. She has a book, and she has a real good sense of humor. And then it's some kind of girl-type meal. You'll have to go there. And then they got some nice prizes in there. They got like a ruby necklace, and they got quilts, and they got other things that they're going to do. But I think the most important thing they do at that ladies' luncheon is talk about caregiving, benefits, and how spousal benefits they can get, and just share the success and problems that you have being married to a Vietnam veteran.
To attend the 40th Nebraska Vietnam Veterans Reunion in Kearney, Denny, what is the cost of registration? Also, what does it all include?
The cost of registration, you can get it signed up on vets.com, or you can call that 308-233-1612. It's $60, and it includes a lot. So we've tried to keep the price for 25 years level. It includes a barbecue on Thursday night. It includes a commemorative T-shirt, 4 nights of entertainment, all the programs, Sunday morning breakfast, and a swag bag. Now, I never knew what a swag bag was till these ladies informed me, but it's a bunch of gifts that we put in the bag when they register.
Thank you very much, Denny, for joining us, and thank you for your service. Best wishes on a great reunion. Anything else you would like to add?
I'll just go over some of the programs that you might want to put in there. There's going to be golf. There's going to be programs, a free barbecue, bus tour, vendors, easy access to motel, ladies' luncheon, cool T-shirts, fellowship, nightly live entertainment, banquet, and small-town driving.
All kinds of great activities at the Nebraska Vietnam Veteran Reunion. That's Denny Houska, one of the chairpersons for the 40th and final Nebraska Vietnam Veterans Reunion at the Eunice Conference Center South in Kearney. That reunion scheduled for Thursday through Sunday, August 14th through the 17th. For more on the entire schedule, also to get registered, go to vetsreunion.com. Again, that web address, vetsreunion.com, for the 40th and final Nebraska Vietnam Veterans Reunion. I'm Paul Perkins on the Rural Radio Network.